Hello everyone. I wanted to give you a demonstration of creating a work breakdown structure diagram or a deliverables diagram. This comes from the field of project management, and it's really useful for defining the scope of a project. Exactly what do you intend to accomplish with a project? Defining these deliverables is a really important step because it gets everybody on the same page, and uh, when you know you've accomplished the deliverables you've listed, you know you've completed the project. And if something isn't done yet, then it's easy to identify. So here it is from scratch. I gave you a link to another video demo, but I thought I'd just show it to you from scratch because it's really quite simple. So the first thing you're going to do is let's go to home. Guess I could have made that a little bit. Been consistent in my formatting. I'll just change that. Okay. So you're going to go to the home ribbon and turn on bullets or numbering. It kind of doesn't matter which. The guy in the video used this other number formatting. It doesn't matter too much. So the first thing you want to do is the name of your project, and you want to use pretty short descriptions here, 2 or 3 words, because it's going to fit in the chart a lot better. So use something very succinct but somewhat descriptive because it just makes it easier to follow along with. So you're going to have a project name, and then you're going to go down to the next level and hit tab to go indent, or you can use the indent buttons up here, and you're going to add your objective names. And I'm just using something very basic, objective 1. But I think I'll go ahead and let's just make a little training example. So maybe you're implementing some kind of new system or something. You need to train some people in a unit. So let's just use that as an example because it can have some steps and some hierarchy to it. Okay, then you're going to add your main deliverables. What is it you want to actually produce or accomplish? And deliverables are typically described with nouns. So for system training, we need a to create a training PowerPoint to deliver, and then the other deliver is presenting the training, but I'm going to use it now and call it a training presentation when we actually deliver it. And for these other objectives, I'm going to go ahead and add and you can get detailed. I would recommend keeping this step pretty simple. For these diagrams, but you can add in some sub-deliverables if you need to have some parts in there similar to what we did here. And then we're going to create a diagram out of this. So if I go down to the next part, we're going to create SmartArt. And if we go to the Insert and SmartArt, Hierarchy, and we're going to pick this one, that first one that says Organizational Chart. You can play around with the different styles if you want to, but this one seems to work pretty well. And you'll notice that you have this default, and there's this little arrow box on the side, and you can actually see the text there. And all you're going to do is go up and select your hierarchical list that you created in the first step, and you're going to replace all that text there with your list. And you'll see that my deliverable, I got an extra item in there, and we'll just take that out. And so now you'll see my list gets turned into this organizational chart, and that's really all there is to it. And then in a future demo, I'm going to show you how to turn this list into a sequence task list, so we can define out what needs to be done. But for our work breakdown structure or deliverables chart, that's all there is. And this is a nice easy way for everybody to see the project, the objectives, and the main deliverables for each objective in a very easy to read chart. This is a great way to do it. All right, I hope that helps with this step, and I look forward to seeing the deliverables of your projects.